Hello and welcome. This is rooflemonger, and in this video I'm going to be doing a bit of a breakdown on Beerus and Dragon Ball FighterZ. So, in this, I did not play him as much as I did Nappa, but I feel like I learned a fair amount of things. So I just want to break down everything I found with him anyways. And first up, I just want to talk about some of the basic stuff. So first up, the auto combo. I do find the auto combo is, in the biz we could call this a bit of a scrub killer, because week 1 all y'all are going to be falling for this. The auto combo, that's, just mash your light attack. It auto crosses up as part of this move, and as such you have to block the other way. Even me, myself, I got hit by enemy Beeruses all the time with it, so it's going to take a while to get used to it. But once you get used to it, it's fairly easily blockable, and you can just go in from there. But keep aware that it does cross up in the middle of it. Now another thing, his key blasts are a bit different than everyone else. So his grounded one is just a single shot, and the air ones, I found it actually pretty fun. It's a good angle. It reminds me a lot of, like, if you were like a Kuma in Street Fighter, the air fireball angle, like the pressure at. Definitely don't spam it like crazy, because, it is a basic key blast, and you can just homing dash through it for free. But I found the angle very aggressive and pretty handy to have. And if it connects, it's a nice little just, keep you on your toes kind of damage from there. Now, on the basic note, basic move note, before I go into the special moves, is I just want to talk about his sweep, because his sweep is utterly ridiculous. That's down medium, so this goes, I'd say, 75% of the screen, and it leads to full combo to boot. In the totality of fighting games, I've rarely seen moves that have this reach, hit low, and go into full combo. Honestly, pound for pound, this is Beerus' best move. Like, forget the specials, forget the level 3, forget all that. This is his best move, as far as I can tell, like in my play experience. You can catch people from so far away, it's just patently absurd. I know this is going to be a very jumpy game, a very air dashy game, and grounded moves, as such, aren't maybe as applicable as some other games, but still. It is crazy how far this goes and at the speed it reaches. And once again, you get a whole combo off it. It's a whole combo starting move, and I just am in love. This is, like I keep saying it, this is his best move as far as I'm concerned. Now, let's talk about his specials. So he has 4 specials all in all. 2 of them deal with the orbs, which is his main mechanic, and 2 of them do not. So let's talk about the 2 that do not quickly. So first up is his anger wave. It's kind of like what he did in the Battle of the Gods movie. It just shoots projectiles everywhere. Now these projectiles cannot be homing dash as far as I've seen. I do have a recollection of people trying to homing dash and getting hit out of it. And it just kind of goes everywhere. This is not a zoning tool. This is basically a you don't know what to do at the moment tool and just need time to think. And in that respect, it'll give you time to think, because it just kind of covers all the screen. Don't spam it. It's not a good tool for damage, but it just it's a good breather move. It gives you time to breathe. Now the second special move is his air slam. That's quarter circle back on one of the attack buttons while in the air. Now the one thing I noticed here is most of them seem fairly same. The light version can combo mid-screen, at least in the combos I figured out during my time, and the medium one can combo in the corner, and the EX will combo anywhere. The X just seemingly does more damage, I can't tell besides that. The medium and EX versions of these moves, however, can combo directly into your supers. So the light punch version, I had no success in comboing into a super, however I could with the medium and EX versions. So that is pretty handy. Now, quickly, before we talk about the orbs, since they are the main event, I'm going to quickly talk about his 2 supers. So he only has 2. The first one, his level 1, is a giant death ball style move. And in this, he actually works 2 ways. So the move by itself is fine, and you can choose to burn a second bar to get a follow-up hit. Now, the one thing I did notice is the timing on your secondary press is critical, as if you press it right away, you will actually be losing a bit of damage. So you want to wait for as many hits as you can get to get in there before you press that button. If you press it right away, you only get a minimal amount of damage. However, if you let all the hits of your level 1 get in, and then you do burn the second bar, you'll get more damage overall. So keep in mind the timing on that. Now the final one here, the level 3 of the 2 supers, it is a true command grab. So you can use it like a Zangief, the spinning pile driver kind of deal. The range is very, very short, so keep that in mind. It's incredibly short, but it does exceptional damage as it is a command grab. And one thing too is you can also combo into it. So I mentioned here how the air slam move you can combo into your super. So in the corner you can definitely combo into your level 3 grab and go from there. Now everything I've seen in the beta, you only get the little flick afterwards. I think the Hakai is a Goku Black specific thing, and you can't really do it to anyone else. But, you know, still, it looks cool, big damage. So now the orbs. So he has 2 ways to interact and create orbs, from special moves anyways. There's multiple ways to create orbs. From special moves, you have the basic quarter circle forward on any 3 of your attack buttons. And you can also, this is also his assist attack, this attack. However, the orbs will not stay in place if you use it as an assist. And you can also hit quarter circle forward special, and you create 6 orbs, all of them which have a hitbox, but they just stay in place. Now, here's the thing. So, if you're creating an orb from the basic projectile style, if you do light punch version, he'll kick it straight across. If you do medium, he will kind of spike it downwards and it'll float up. If you do an EX version, he'll take 2 and then kick them across. Now, the big thing here to note, and the game doesn't tell you this, well, at least, you know, the beta doesn't because we don't have access to training mode and all that kind of stuff. If you hold the button, it'll actually stay in place without kicking the ball, so you can have it hovering just in place. So this is really good for doing above people's heads in the corner, you know, threatens them, you know, don't jump, that kind of stuff. But one thing here, and this is one of the critical weaknesses of the orbs, is they count as weak projectiles like a basic key blast, meaning you can homing dash through them. So don't get too greedy with it because you can just get homing dashed for free and that kind of stinks. But that said here, so when the orbs are out, and you can also use your crouching special attack here, crouching key blast attack, to sneeze and he'll create an orb. Any attack at all, doesn't matter what it is, they all interact with them. So a basic attack like a basic key blast can, you know, shoot him across. An overhead attack will like dunk it down and then it'll go straight up. The angle you interact with these is basically the angle it's going to hit at. So if you kind of hit them from below, they're going to go upwards. You kind of hit them going on upwards, going downwards, it'll spike them down, and so on and so forth. So there's all sorts of interactions. So the maximum amount he can have on the screen at one time is 6 if you do the quarter circle forward key blast move. Through the sneeze, I only seem to be able to create about 3 at a time. And the basic key blast, they usually didn't stay on screen long enough one way or the other for me to really test that out. But yeah, this is definitely his whole mechanic. Now, once again, please watch out for homing dashes. Don't get too greedy because, you know, that can't deter a homing dash in any way, shape, or form. But you can fill the screen in a lot of wonderful and weird ways. There's a character named Venom in Guilty Gear, who this is kind of mechanic is very much inspired by, where he had pool balls and he can smack them with his pool cue and just hit them in all sorts of wonderful and weird ways. But anyways, that's the basic breakdown of Beerus. Once again, without training mode, it's kind of hard to determine a lot of little things. So I only know what I could discern in the middle of matches without, you know, people fighting back against me. But overall, I found he's very fun rather. And I gotta say, once again, that down medium, that sweep, utterly absurd. His best move is crazy. Gotta watch out for that. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. I hope this video found you well. Can't wait for the 26th. Can't wait for Dragon Ball. And at that time, when that day comes, go out and play some Dragon Ball.